Hello viewer, welcome to my YouTube channel Software Testing. Today I will talk about Selenium automation testing. As you know, Selenium is the one of most popular and famous tool for software automation testing. The reason behind that is Selenium supports multiple languages, it supports cross-browser testing, also it supports cross-platform testing too. So Selenium has a couple of versions like Selenium IDE, which is Firefox browser add-in, then Selenium RC, which is called known as Selenium 1, which is Selenium remote control. Selenium remote control has couple of drawbacks, like when you want to run your test, then you need to start the server, something like that. And also there are many drawbacks too. Then it is updated with the Selenium WebDriver. Selenium WebDriver has different version, the latest version 4 point something. So most of the time we use for automation testing, we use Selenium for automation. As Selenium introduced as a web automation testing, but you can do the client server application like desktop application using WebDriver. Also with the help of Appium you can do the mobile testing too. And also Selenium JUnit test case you can run for performance testing too. So that means with the Selenium you can do a lot of things. Basically you know how to create Selenium script, most of them, but now latest technology introduced by OpenAI, which is ChatGPT. ChatGPT, there is $1 million question. ChatGPT can replace software developer, software tester, or any other thing. But I'm not sure it will replace or not, but it will make easier life for software developer, software automation tester, something like that. If you ask ChatGPT for any specific code, ChatGPT will give you that code properly. So that's the reason I'll take the help ChatGPT to write Selenium automation testing code, and that I will run using Eclipse, and let's see how it works. As I make the plan for Selenium automation testing using ChatGPT, ChatGPT basically is a chatting bot. You need to ask question and ChatGPT will give you the answer. So like we'll ask some question for Selenium automation testing to ChatGPT, and let's see how ChatGPT answer, and I'll take that code and I'll implement that in Eclipse. So there is couple of question I predefined to make the video shorter. So first question, invoke browser. If you want to perform any web automation testing, you need to open application with your browser like Chrome, Edge, Firefox, Safari, and many more. So as per today's tutorial, I'll ask ChatGPT, can you please write Selenium Java code for invoke Chrome browser, and similar way Edge and Firefox browser. Then second question is, we'll use WebDriver manager. If we want to invoke browser, then we need the driver like Chrome driver, Edge driver, or Firefox driver. So there is another option comes in, which is WebDriver manager. If we use WebDriver manager, you don't need to browser driver. So WebDriver manager will handle the browser driver part too. So we'll ask ChatGPT, can you please write Selenium Java code to invoke Chrome browser using WebDriver manager. And third question is switch case method. Switch case method will ask ChatGPT switch case method for Selenium Java to invoke Chrome browser, Firefox, or Edge, something like that. Also we want to check the application title. We'll ask that question to ChatGPT, and also browser command question, alert handle, mouse over option, drop down, radio button select, checkbox, capture data from your application, and also keyboard operation. Those questions we'll ask to ChatGPT. Let's see. So first of all, before asking the question, we need to set up a project in Eclipse. So you can use any other editor too, but I use Eclipse most of the time. You can use whatever you like, but Eclipse so far I think it is better. So once you are in here, you need to create a project first. File, new, Java project. So let's say project name is Selenium ChatGPT. Then let's say finish. No, we don't want to create module. So once your project is created, if you expand the project, you will see system library and also source folder. Once you are in source folder, right click on the source folder, create new package. Package name, basically it will be based on your project name, but most of the time it is a practice, you can do your package name reverse to the domain. So let's say com.chatgpt, something like that. You can put anything, whatever you want. Click finish. So once package is created, then right click on the package, then new, then you can directly put it over here, class. Basically this class will take main method. Let's say class name example Chrome. We'll invoke the Chrome browser over here, then click finish. So here we will write our code. Basically before writing code, asking ChatGPT, we need to configure our project level. So I will create one folder over here, right click, new folder. Let's say folder name is driver. We'll put all the driver over here, click finish. So it is over here. So if we go right click on the project level, then show in System Explorer, here is our project. Under that, here is driver folder. So the reason I open the driver folder, let's say I downloaded the driver, will take all the driver over here. So here is Gecko driver, copy that Gecko driver, paste it our driver folder, paste over here. Similar way, I'll take all the driver, Gecko driver for Firefox, copy, paste it over here, and also one more driver which is Chrome driver, copy that Chrome driver. The reason I'm taking it is project level, the path and all other thing, it will be easier. This is our path basically, we'll take it later on. So that means then we need to add our jar file, Selenium and all other jar. So right click on the project level, then properties, go to the class path, add external jar. Let's go download Selenium Java, whatever jar over here is, open, then also select class path again, add external jar, whatever the jar in library folder, select all, then open. Also we need another jar, add external jar, which is WebDriver Manager. This jar file all are over here, select all, open, apply and close. All the jar file in the project level. Now we need to go to the ChatGPT. Here is my ChatGPT open. So take the first question. Can you please write? I can write the question over here too, but to make it video shorter, I just written before so that it will be easier. Paste it over here. You can hit enter or you can click over here. So hit enter. Sure, here is an example for Chrome browser. So basically ChatGPT written the code, the class level all we configured, only thing we need to this thing. This is the exact code. Basically using ChatGPT, at least you need some sort of level of coding experience, Java and Selenium, so that it will be more easier. Like this is 5-line code, you need to write that code from the scratch level, you need some time. But if you need it from ChatGPT, it will save your time. Basically, that's one of the main purpose using ChatGPT. So ChatGPT answer correctly, and it is the code, and also it gave us the suggestion how in the set property we need a executable Chrome driver executable file using set property. We need the path Chrome driver instance, and here is the application URL. Then once it is done, it is quit. That means driver will close. So here already we set it up class. We need only main code portion. Up to this, copy from here, we'll take it to the Eclipse, paste it over here. So here basically for every single code it is commenting set the path to Chrome driver executable file. Here we need to place our path. So basically where is path? Here is our driver folder, right? If you click over here, show in System Explorer, here is your driver, here is the your path. Copy, then we'll do the Chrome driver.exe. So paste it over here, Chrome driver. So that's only thing we need to replace over here. Then also whenever you see driver equal to, then you need to import the web driver. So import web driver, it is done, red mark. Here is Chrome driver, you need to import Chrome driver in the project level, right? There is no red mark over here. Also we can put another website, not example, google.com. So it is basically whatever URL you have, you can put it over here. Then it is closing the browser. Before closing the browser, we need to just put a console message, so control space bar. That means Chrome browser invoked with Google homepage, then driver.quit. That's basically it's a print console print message. You can put it or not, it is fine. Only thing we put the driver path and then URL. See, everything written by the ChatGPT. Save it and you can run it. Right click, run as Java application. Let's see how it works. Yeah, browser open, Google homepage, close. It is written the message over here too. That means it is successfully completed. So that means as a tester, you did not write anything, any code, all are written by ChatGPT. So similar way, here is one Chrome driver example. We can create another class, new class. We need main method, example Firefox example Firefox. Then we have taken main method, then click finish. So here is the class is created. Let's say now we can do the Firefox. We can ask for the ChatGPT for invoking Firefox browser. Let's say this one. Copy that. Go to ChatGPT. Ask the question ChatGPT. Hit enter. Sure, here is an example how to Selenium the invoke Firefox browser. It is same thing written like a previous code, like Google Chrome. It is for Firefox browser. Copy that code and go to Eclipse, paste it over here. Here we are looking for the path. Let me take the path from here, copy the path from here, because it will be same path. We put it in the driver folder, it will be the same. So Firefox, here is our path. Oh, it is written \4 times, it will be 2 times. Then similar way you need to import WebDriver, mouse over, import WebDriver. Then you need to import Firefox browser. Then you can put your web application URL, google.com. Then browser will close. Before closing we can put after closing. There is console message SYSO systemout.println. Let's say short message Firefox invoked. That's it. Then save it and right click, run as Java application. Firefox open with Google homepage, close, and also console message printed. That means it works perfectly. Similar way we can ask our third question, Microsoft Edge browser. So copy this line, take the question, go to ChatGPT, ask ChatGPT, hit enter. Sure, here is an example. Write Selenium Java code to invoke Edge browser. Similar way, it has written code and then it is giving the suggestion whatever you need to do with that. So let me copy this code from here to here, copy, and go to Eclipse. Let me create another class. Right click, new class. So class name is example EDZE. Example is, take the main method, click finish. Here you need to paste your code. So same thing, you need Edge driver path over here. What is the path? Basically driver. Copy that path from here, copy and paste it to code level. Here you need to paste your path. Control V. Then you need to import WebDriver, then import Edge driver, then you can put on custom message SYSO control space Edge driver invoked with Google. So save it and run it. Right click, run as Java application. Is browser open, and here is the Edge browser invoked with Google. Basically it is not invoked with Google because we didn't change the URL name. So let me do, that means this step is passed, whatever it is, but it is custom message whatever I written google.com. So you can save it, right click, run as Java application, open. It's a Google home page and it is closed. It is printed the console message. That means first question, all the three browser invoked using ChatGPT. We are taking the code from ChatGPT and it works fine. Then second question, can you please Selenium Java code to invoke Chrome browser using WebDriver Manager? Okay, copy this question, copy, go to ChatGPT, enter the question over here, then let's see how it, ChatGPT is writing code. Sure, here is an example, invoke using WebDriver Manager. Let's see how it writes. So basically I am not doing anything, I am just asking question, taking the code from ChatGPT and just paste it to the Eclipse, then run it. Let's see how it works. So these three completed. Now is the right click, new class, example WD manager, WebDriver manager. So I'm taking the main method, click finish. Here is, we copied the code and paste it over here. You see WebDriver manager, you need to import WebDriver manager. It is done. Then we need to import Chrome driver. We need to Chrome driver import. It is done. We need to do with Google homepage. Google homepage driver.quit. Then SYSO control space WebDriver manager invoked browser. So basically this is our console message. If everything runs perfectly, then it should print this message. Okay, save it. Right now if you want to invoke browser, then we need to path that browser driver, then it will WebDriver manager, it eliminate that portion. It will you don't need to path, you don't need browser in your local and pointing the system.set property, that doesn't need that. That's the WebDriver manager technology. So then right click, run as Java application. So it opens perfectly, as we don't have any driver link, driver path and all other thing. So that means it works perfectly. So that means this second question is done. Now is the, we need to write switch case method for invoking browser. So let's ask ChatGPT, copy, go to ChatGPT, write the question, Let's see how it writes. So basically switch case example it has written. Let me copy the code from here to up to quit. Copy. Let me go to the here we need right click new class. Let's say switch example. Switch example. Then we need to take main method, click finish. Here it has written. So let's say here we have written the code. Let me import the all other thing whatever needed. Import WebDriver, then WebDriver manager, then Chrome driver, then Firefox driver, then Edge driver. All our importing is done. Now it is, let's say here we'll put google.com and quit the browser. Let's put custom message. Switch case implemented. Just a simple message. So what ChatGPT written, let me show you. String browser name equal to Chrome. So WebDriver driver switch browser name dot to lowercase. That means this browser name. So let's say this browser name is Chrome, so that means this will execute. If it is not Chrome, then Firefox it will execute this block. That means you don't need to write over and over again. So as a Chrome it will execute the one, then it will not execute. So it will this URL will open through Google Chrome. Save it, then right click, run as Java application. Let's see what happened. It opens Chrome and it is switch case implemented. Let's say we'll do this time Firefox. Copy the Firefox, put it over here, browser name. Whatever browser name you will put it over here, it will run accordingly. So that means you don't need to create separate class for Firefox 1, Chrome 1, something like that. This switch case method will help you. You see Firefox browser open with the Google Chrome. Switch case implemented. Now the question is, if you don't exactly match with over here Chrome, Firefox or Edge, let's say we'll put the different one. Let's say we'll put Safari over here. What will happen now? So it will come first case, it will not, second one it will not, third one it will not, then default one it will come to the default one, then it will give you the exception, that illegal argument exception, unsupported browser Safari, it will print the name over here. So let's say then right click, run as Java application. You see unsupported browser Safari, that it is mentioned. That means it doesn't go through. So that means it works perfectly whatever we needed. Let's say we can Edge browser, put it as over here. Now you will not get this error message. Right click, run as Java application. It opens as browser with Google Chrome, close, and it is printed the message. That means reason I'm preparing this tutorial, that means you don't need to write any code from the scratch. You need to ask specific question to the browser, to ChatGPT, for anything, any code, and take that code and run it according to it. So let's say I want to invoke application URL, application title. So I'll ask ChatGPT this question to invoke the application title. Let's ask ChatGPT how it works, and it is start giving the example. So look at this, how smart ChatGPT is. Copy this code, copy, go to Eclipse, create another class, right click, new class. Then here is invoke title, class name. Then select main method, then click finish. Here you can paste your code with ChatGPT written. So Chrome driver, it is talking about, we need path over here, then you need to import. Let me take the path driver. So Chrome driver, copy from here, go to Eclipse, done. Then we need to import WebDriver, import, then Chrome driver, then we can put Google over here, google.com, then driver.get title, and title is printed over here, then quit. So in the console message we will see the application title. So save it and run it, run as Java application. You see, title of the application is Google. It is perfectly invoked and printed. That means up to 4 questions we don't see any discrepancy. It definitely written whatever it is. So now is the question browser command. It's a little bit tricky question. Let's see how ChatGPT works for that. Let's see, paste it over here. Sure, here is an example, exactly, browser commands. It is a code written is done, but it is giving us the description, whatever it will do, refresh, what does it will do, navigate back, navigate forward, those all are browser command. It has been written all the thing. That means think about it. This code, if you want to write by yourself, lot of thing you need to write. But ChatGPT just copy paste, copy from here and go to Eclipse. Let me create another class. Right click, new class, let's say browser command. then take main method, click finish. So here you can paste your thing, right? Let's say here is the same thing, we need to give the path. So path is copy from here and paste it here. So that is done. Then import WebDriver, then import Chrome driver, then put it google.com, then window, this browser command maximize the window, then current URL, this is the browser command, then get title of the web application, then refresh the page, then navigate back, then navigate forward, then quit. That means we can put a custom message over here. Browser command executed. Now save it and right click, run as Java application. Let's see how it goes. You see, browser maximize, everything within a second. It printed URL, current URL, it captured the title, then it come to the browser command executed. That means all the browser command executed. At least you need sometimes to write those type of code, but using ChatGPT till now, after 5 questions, we don't even write any single code, we just modified little bit. So same thing, mouse over option, alert handle, all the thing will do the same way, I believe. Till now, up to browser command, we have completed the script with the help of ChatGPT. Now we'll ask the question for alert handle. So exactly the question is, can you please write Selenium Java code for alert handle? Copy this question and go to ChatGPT and ask that question. Paste. Then let's see how ChatGPT proceed. It says here is an example Java code using Selenium WebDriver. Let's see, it is writing. It is not even a minute, less than a minute for the alert handle. It is almost done. Yeah, quit. And after writing the code, it has some suggestion how we'll implement this one. So I'm not going to the suggestion and all other thing. I'll take the code and implement that. So I need to copy from here to up to quit. Copy this thing, copy, then go to Eclipse, create a new class, right click, new class, example alert. I'm taking main method as it is, then click finish. So here we need to paste our code, alert. So everything written. So we need to import WebDriver, then Chrome driver, then also alert, then what else? I think all error is gone. Save it. We need to put the Chrome driver path and also URL and also the alert button. Let me take the Chrome driver path I have written over here, copy that. Here is Chrome driver path, we just paste it over here, and also for the website, why it is red mark, let me save it by. So basically we need to import that one too. It's a simple tiny, I missed that. The website I will take, let me go to the Rahul Shetty Academy. Google Rahul Shetty Academy practice page. We'll take this URL because here is all other thing. Alert, let's say here is the alert example. If you click alert over here, you will get a alert, then you can accept, okay, then it will go through. So we'll use this URL for our testing purpose. So here will be URL, we'll use that alert. Until we accept the alert, we cannot go forward. So here is the alert button before click, right? We need to take that. Here is ID. Let's see what it is. This the, let's say, alert button. Right click, inspect. So basically this is the alert button. So we need to click over here, then we will get a pop-up, then we need to accept that one. So this alert button locator, if you figure it out this way, select, go to alert button. Here is the, it has ID, alert btn. Copy that ID. We need to click over here, and then it has all other option. So let's go to the Eclipse. Then here is by ID. Here is we need to put our ID. So that is the alert button. Then we need to accept that alert. We need to switch the alert. This, it is okay. Then this is fine. Then here is alert.accept. Thereafter here we can also put another message, console message, SYSO. Alert accepted successfully. So this all about our code. So let me run it, how it works. Right click, run as Java application. You see alert message already comes up, and also alert accepted successfully. So let me, we don't even see the alert because it goes very fast. Let me add some wait time, then it will accept. It will before accept, alert.accept. We can put some wait time over here, thread.sleep, let's say 5000 millisecond. It will wait 5 seconds, then it will go. Throws declaration. Okay, now save it. Right click, run as Java application. You see here is alert, because for the wait time it is waiting 5 seconds, then it disappear. That means it works perfectly. That means up to this alert it is okay. So up to 6 script it is done perfectly. Now mouse hover option. So let me copy this question, copy that. Let me take a look mouse hover option in our website. Let's say here is a mouse over. If you go mouse over here, then it appears, otherwise not. You don't need to click, just go mouse over, then it is populate whatever under this top reload, something like that. Let me ask the question for mouse over, then click over here. It is writing. it is writing, almost done. It is done, and also some suggestion over here. Due to video length, we are not going for suggestion. Let me copy the code up to this, copy, and go to Eclipse, then create a class, right click, new Java class, for example, then take main method and click finish, then paste your code from ChatGPT over here. So let me, same thing, we need to import all of those things: WebDriver, Chrome driver, then action, web element, then selector by, then what else, WebDriver wait, WebDriver wait. Okay, we are doing that thing, action, move element to element. We are not going that part, we are commenting out this part. This is commented, and let's see here. Our website is this one, Rahul Shetty Academy practice page. Copy, paste here, and also Chrome driver path I can copy from here. Paste path over here, and web element driver dot find element by dot css selector. It is taking css selector. Let me find out the element properties. So this thing we need to locate. So right click, inspect. So here is the button, ID is mouse over. So though ID is here, I am taking the ID, copy. Let me go to the Eclipse, find element by dot not css selector. Dot ID, this is the ID. So find element to, then here there is one. So save. We are finding this element mouse over, then action, new action driver, then action dot move to element dot perform, then driver dot quit. Okay, and then we can place custom message over here, SO completed. So let me save it, then everything is completed. We can run it, run as Java application. Let's see. Yes, mouse over completed. If you if we can put some wait time, then you will see that how that works, because it goes very fast. This message printed and browser close, application close. We can put some wait time over here. Thread dot sleep, so that you will see mouse hover actually happen or not. Okay, save it and rerun again. Run as Java application. You see the mouse over. Yeah, that means it is completed successfully. So that means all the code we are just doing minimum modification of ChatGPT script. Second question is drop down select. So copy this question, go to ChatGPT, ask the question over here. Let me see. Here is the example. How can Selenium Java to handle drop down? Similarly, it has some sort of suggestion, so we are not going that portion. Take the copy the code up to this, copy, then go to Eclipse. So here close those all the class. Here is new Java class, drop down example, then take main method, click finish, paste your code over here. So similarly, all the thing it is similar. You need Chrome driver path, copy and take it over here. Then we need to import WebDriver, then Chrome driver, then we need to give the website URL, copy that, paste it over here. Now web element, we need to import web element, drop down element, driver dot find element by dot id. So import, then it is drop down id. First we need to go to the drop down and figure it out what is the element locator. Let's say it is a drop down. So if you inspect that drop down, here is the drop down id, this id, copy this id, and also we need to select the option 1, option 2, option 3. We got the id, so basically our id we need to put it over here, id. Then we need to import select drop down element. So basically drop down dot select by visible text. If I do visible text, so let me take a look visible text, what it is. Visible text option 1. So let me take option 1. We'll do up to this, because basically we are looking for it is selecting or not. We'll do rest of the thing later on, so we don't need those code selected. And also to see that we need to some put wait time, thread dot sleep, let's say 5000 millisecond, and then semicolon, let's say save it, then you can run it, right click, run as Java application. You see drop down option 1 selected. That means it works perfectly. So basically what happened, it's a like minimum change. You don't need to write the script from the scratch to all the thing. Only thing you need to modify based on your element, locator, URL and all other thing. What is the next question? Drop down select, it is done. Radio button select. So copy this question. It's a similar like drop down selection. Copy and paste it to ChatGPT. So it is writing the code. So let's see how it goes. Similar way, it has some suggestion, but we'll take the code once it is done. Okay, it is done. Let me copy the code up to this, copy, then go to Eclipse, create another class, new, let's say radio button example. So main method, click finish. Let me paste over here. So first thing we need Chrome driver path. Paste it over here. Then import WebDriver, then import Chrome driver. Now import web element, and here is radio button 1, radio button 2, something like that. Find element by .id radio button. So we need to see the radio button. So go to the application. Here is the radio button. You can select only one. Let's say radio button 1, right click, inspect. What is that? Input value, name, class. There is no ID, so basically we can take class radio button. Anything we can take. We are taking class. Let's see. So element by dot class let me take a look the more way. Radio button, so other radio button 2, class name is radio button, value radio 2. With the same class it has multiple, so basically we need to do the expand. Basically this radio button it doesn't have ID, class name within one class name, it has multiple radio button, so that's why we need to pick the XPath. I have written the XPath from here, so it is selected perfectly. Copy that XPath, go to Eclipse, replace with that XPath over here. So similar way, this is for radio 1, and also you need to provide the radio 2 radio button. So radio 1 and radio 2, all other thing is the same. So once it is done, then save it. I believe So figure it out, the element locator, it is the main part. Save it and then right click, run as Java application. That it is selected, radio button 1 is selected, 2 is selected, the way code written. So basically it selected correctly, perfectly, so it printed the message. That means you can do anything, radio button selected. Now we have checkbox, capture data and keyboard operation. So now checkbox, basically let me take a look. This is the checkbox example. Here is that you can select all three too. So basically we will come up over here after asking the question to ChatGPT. Copy that question, go to ChatGPT, ask the question for checkbox, right click, paste the question, hit enter or click here. Can you please write Selenium Java code for checkbox? It is writing. So basically very short time it has been written. So let me copy the code from here to all the way down up to this. Copy the code, go to Eclipse, create another class, right click, new class, checkbox example, take main method, click finish, paste it over here, all your code. Let me take a look what is the code is. Similar way, unit path, Chrome driver path. Let me copy from here, then go to Eclipse, paste it path over here. The reason I am doing the same thing over and over again, because those who are new, they will understand clearly. So import Chrome driver. So also we need to put the website URL, application URL. This is our URL. Copy that and paste it over here. Paste. Then import web element. Then by. Thereafter, is there any red mark? No, I believe no. Now you need to figure it out, the element checkbox 1 and checkbox 2. So go to the application, it has ID, or we need to create the XPath or something else. So let me point this one, option 1. So it is basically, it has ID. So if you have ID, then there is no other thing you need to take a look. Checkbox 1. Let me take a look. Checkbox 2. It has checkbox but option 2. Same thing. So we don't need to worry about this. All other thing. Put the ID over here. Same ID over here. Only you need to enter 2. So that's all changes. Only the element locator, then your Chrome driver path or any browser driver path, your application URL, that's it. Let's say here we can do some wait time so that you will see properly. Thread.sleep, let's say 5000 millisecond. The reason I am providing, it will wait some time and you can watch clearly. So it is done. Save it, right click, run as Java application. it opens. You see checkbox example, what it is selected, option 1 selected, and checkbox 2 is not selected. That means the code works perfectly. Whatever the code written is, it works fine. So let me go to the next question. Next question is capture data and keyboard operation. Both will do in together. So let me ask question this one. We'll do the both thing. We can do together, copy and then ask to ChatGPT. Paste it over here. Okay, this time let's say copy this thing, copy, and also we'll create another class. Right click, new class, let's say capture data example. Finish. You can paste the code over here. Same thing, we need to import WebDriver, import Chrome driver, import web element, then buy. All the thing importing is done. Now is the Chrome driver path. Now so basically we'll use the google.com over here, google.com, then we'll figure it out one element, then we'll capture the data. So basically let's say google.com, let's say we'll figure it out. Gmail, we'll capture this Gmail data. Right click, inspect this class, data, Gmail. Let me take the class, visible text is Gmail. So let me do the by dot link text. So links text is Gmail. So that's Gmail we need to capture. Let me take a look. Link text is Gmail, exactly correct. So that's data we need to capture. Here will be double quotation. So this here is the double quotation, link test, and that will print out. This Gmail will be print out. So let me run this. Right click, run as Java application. Okay, we want to save it. Google home page open, and it will close after perform the operation. Looks like it is failed. Something unable to locate element. Method link test selector unable to locate. Okay, let me take a look. Let me copy from here the link text. It was the spelling mistake, Gmail. So anyway, save it. We can run again. Right click, run as Java application. You see the data capture Gmail. So okay, that means it is done. Now we need to keyboard operation. Let's see. Basically within this script I can do keyboard operation, but I will take from ChatGPT how ChatGPT suggests. Paste it over here, and then hit enter. It is writing. So basically let me copy the code. I can copy up to this, then go to Eclipse. So we can do that in this script, but we will take another class for the keyboard operation. So class, then write keyboard example, then main method, click finish, then paste your code over here. It's the same thing. We need path for Chrome driver. Control C, paste it over here, then import web driver, import Chrome driver, then import web element, then import by, then import action class, and then keys, import keys, and all of those. Web's application will use google.com, web element, input element, driver.find element, by.id. So what we will do in Google, we'll figure it out, this box, search box. So click input class name, then there is id. Okay, name equal to q, we'll use the name. So here by dot name equal to q. Name equal to q, the Google search box, and then in send keys we'll send the key over here, software. Now we'll do test soft USA. we'll search with that. Then action class, action new action driver, action dot send keys, keys dot enter, build dot perform. So let's see how the keyboard operation goes over here. So save it, and everything looks good. Right click, run as Java application. So you see it works perfectly. Keyboard operation, it keys dot enter, it entered and then it performed the search operation. So exactly I have written over here like 12 question. All the question answer I have taken from ChatGPT and paste it to Eclipse in a Java class, then run it. All our works perfectly correct. That's I mentioned. It is not only limited this question. If you ask ChatGPT the correct question, then you will get the answer, Selenium code or JavaScript code for the Cypress or anything you can ask. Then you will take the code and modify something. Then in this way you can make your script very fast. That means it will save your time. That is the main goal. Like if you need to write the code from scratch, or you have a code, you just need to modify something, that will save you a lot of time. I believe you will get a lot of idea in this video, and I know this video is little bit longer video. So if you, those who are new for automation testing using Selenium, then it will be very helpful for themselves to write the code for software automation testing. And you don't need to write the code from the scratch. You need to just copy from ChatGPT and use it for your project. So I believe this will be very helpful for those who are new in software automation testing using Selenium. If you think this is helpful, please like my video, subscribe my channel and share it to others. Also, if you have any question regarding that, please make a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching this video.